Today's video is brought to you by Oxedo LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxedo LED lighting, and here is some after Oxedo LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxedo LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. Hello and welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. Got Trey with me today, and we are working on my wife's 2021 Chevy Colorado. As you can see, we got the bed open here, and we are installing bed lights today. My wife works outdoors and does a lot of gardening and planting things, and is often loading and unloading the truck late at night and in the dark, and especially in the fall. In later months of the year, it gets dark pretty early, 4 or 5 o'clock, and makes things kind of tough.
Definitely does.
You know, especially if you got to get way up in there and get something out. Stuff's rolling up there, slides, whatever the case may be. So we are installing these lights here. We haven't opened them up yet, but you know, before we even look at this, do anything else, what do they got to do, Trey?
They gotta like and subscribe for sure.
That's right. Gotta hit that subscription button, notification bell, comments, share this video. Help get it out there. You know, the channel got deleted a while ago. We rebuilt the channel, and sharing really helps get that out there, because I don't think YouTube really likes the fact that I just started another channel and re-uploaded all of the videos, and I don't believe they're getting out there as much as they used to and should be. So please do all that stuff if you can. If you like the video, all that stuff is super helpful, and it truly is greatly appreciated, because we like doing this shit.
Oh yeah.
And we can't do it without you. I mean, we can, but it's way more fun with you. And well, that's just the way we like it. So we're gonna crack on and get into this thing, and I'm gonna throw you on the tripod. We're gonna use the new camera to do that, so I hope you guys like that footage. Come up with a game plan here and see where we're gonna lay them out, how we're gonna fasten, and how we're gonna wire them. I do want to be careful kind of unrolling these or whatnot, so that they don't crimp and break a connection in the middle. We've all seen those brake lights underneath the, between the bumper and the tailgate on trucks, where half of the bulbs are not working and it looks real tacky and trashy. It's a great concept, but not the best lifespan. Alright, so we just came up with our game plan, how we're going to wire everything up, line everything up where it's going to go. First thing we got to do, though, is adjust the rails that are here for this tonneau cover. If you'll see over here, it sticks up above the bed, and then it starts to drop. And then before you know it, you're got a crazy dip over here, and it's just not, doesn't sit right. And plus we do need to move these clips, these rail brackets down a little bit, because we are going to be putting the lighting just above them, and we do need to make room for that. So we might as well adjust them. If you can see, there's just no room above, and over here we've got a finger's worth, just what we need. So we're going to take care of all that, and you're going to see that now.
we're gonna just clean off the paint with this alcohol wipe here so we can get some of this adhesive on there and get the lights all strung up nice and get them sticking so they don't vibrate or shake off when we're traveling down the road.
So we've got the lighting installed. It's tucked in nice up underneath here, taped in a few spots because we did glue it in on the corners. Up front, I really wanted to make sure that that wasn't going to come loose and start to wiggle waggle there. And we tucked everything in behind the bracketry. So if there is any drooping or sagging, it's not going to hang down into our workspace at all. And we've got both sides done. You can see it is tucked in nice up underneath there, hidden pretty well. Now we are discussing how we are going to wire the power switch and how we are going to get power to the area here. And luckily for us, there are a bunch of provisions that are capped off throughout this whole area. And what we've decided to do is take these, because they are with clips and plugs, take them apart, run the wiring through the bed holes here in the corners, do the wiring up underneath the bed, tuck it up underneath the wheel well, and get it to come out this provision hole here, and then run our switch up underneath here so that it's out of the way and there's no chance of bumping it. Say if you got cargo in here and it shifts, your load moves around and bumps things. If it's on the side or somewhere more accessible, that option of it getting hit and triggered is way more prevalent, and we just don't want that to happen. Kill the battery. We don't want to be sitting somewhere and not know that these lights are on and then come out and we can't start the car. So that's kind of where we're at. We're still on the tripod on the big camera, so we're gonna kind of see how this project goes. But hang out, you never know. Something interesting might happen, or we just might get the project done with no flaws. It's a 50-50 gamble. You really never know what's gonna happen. So, you know, if we were on one of those betting sites, right? Like 50-50, what's it gonna be? Are they gonna F it up or are they gonna pull it off? Like, hey, it's a nail biter, stay tuned, because you never know what's gonna happen. 2 hours later. 3 hours later. So we got everything buttoned up pretty much under the hood here. We got everything wired up. You see we got our positive run tucked in behind here. Negative is also plugged and tucked. Very nice and neat, tidy back here. We've just got to throw our little cover back on like so. Quick little update for you guys. We've got the lights mounted. We've been working on the wiring, and we've got our switch hidden up underneath here. Super nice. Can't really see it at all, and that's the way it should be. I like that. We've got our wiring hidden through here. Now I cut a little opening in this tab to hide our wiring through the box, so everything drops down there. And then our wiring that is on the end of the light is also drilled little holes into these tabs and ran the wiring through and down, and then sealed that up with a little weather stripping adhesive. It's black so it blends in nice, and everything is tidy. There's no real risk of catching a wire with anything when we are loading or unloading the truck. You can see here on the passenger side also. So everything is nice and tucked and tidy. So then we also have the wiring basically ran to the battery and then down underneath the truck. Now we have to mate the two ends together, and there's going to be some trimming and some routing and some things going on. So the truck is going up in the air, and we are going underneath now to figure out the rest of it. So let's get to it. Alright, so we're up underneath here, and we've got the wiring coming down here from the front, so we're going to figure out the best way to route this and keep it where it needs to be, out of the way of heat and anything moving. And then you can see here's the wires hanging down for the lighting on the passenger side here, and we are going to get all of that routed up and connected over to the harness, which is hanging there, and get the ends all together. Alright, so it's the middle of the afternoon, sun's coming in through the skylights, but we put the tarp down, and look how bright that really is. I mean, half and half. Look at Trey in the sun, and look at how bright everything is underneath. That is That's awesome, dude. Look how that looks in the camera even. Like, that's really what it looks like in person. Like, a lot of stuff doesn't look the same on camera as it does in real life. And this actually turned out really good. They're sitting just right. Like, here, let's flip this guy up once. So from above, like, you don't really see them. They're hidden pretty good. Just tucked under nice enough to where they're not blinding. They're not gonna get caught on anything. You can't even feel them. The switch works nice. Do it again. See where we hid that button up here? So like I said earlier, there's no chance of, you know, stuff hitting the button, turning the light on, you know, while we're driving and causing the battery to die later. Really, really, really looks good. The whole provisions up here, running our wiring through. That I really like. I'm happy.
So no water could get in.
Very happy about that. All of our connections are sturdy. Everything's mounted. Like I said, we glued these ends, the corners down and around the first little bend here on both sides, just to ensure that it's not gonna come up or get loose and then start to tear the whole strip off. So that's perfect. And then we'll take a little gander up here up front and show you all our finished product. So pop that cover off once. So we ended up running down in this little there, focus now. So we double nutted that guy, put a little smaller eyelet on there, on both of these actually, and then hooked up to that there. And I did run all of the wiring kind of underneath and behind and down, so nothing's really protruding. This is the only thing you can really see that I'd like to have disappear, but I can live with that. Maybe if I was real anal about it, I'd route it up through these and then up under the cover so you didn't see it, but
that's not too bad.
It definitely, it looks good, and pretty happy about it. Alright, so we got everything tucked away and finished and put away and buttoned up. I feel good about it. Yourself?
Yeah, I feel good. I think it turned out really good. I think she's gonna like it a lot, and it's gonna make life a lot easier.
She better like it. She don't know she likes it yet until fall comes and she starts using it, and then she'll be like, this is one of those things I wish I would have had for many, many years. So you're welcome, babe, in advance. With that being said, that's going to wrap things up for us here today. As always, stay positive, work hard, and
make it happen.
Peace later, guys. Okay, so this here is a test of them at night. I'll find the switch because it's dark.
Not on the top. Oh, it's a dream.
That's pretty bright.
It's a dream.
She likes it. It'll definitely be helpful in the fall
Or
afternoon,
summer,
evenings.
spring.
Yeah, anytime it's dark.